And we're back. So we're just going to have a quick episode today just to break up the campaign a bit, and also so I can utilize an idea that has been bouncing around in my brain for a couple of days.
Oh boy.
So this is in a somewhat nebulous area of the timeline. But you've received word from the Lord Inquisitor to be the first to just go in and very quickly reconnaissance a event at a planet you actually have been to before, the planet Alneth.
Oh boy.
What planet was that?
And the Lord Inquisitor, when the message gets sent to you on your ship, you take a look and it's a flyer for DonnaCon.
Oh no.
It's been a year since she's been mysteriously exploded, and the investigation as to why for some reason went nowhere. Just a faulty
Generator?
Yeah, it's just like the generator underneath the concert hall for whatever reason just was on the fritz.
Like a flamer in the wind.
Just so yeah, you're being sent to Alnus to go and infiltrate DonnaCon. You already have your passes.
Oh, Gar already had his passes.
As far as I'm concerned, these are props.
Gar will be submitting his ticket purchase for reimbursement to the Inquisition.
The only person missing for this is Ariana.
Yeah. But so the Lord Inquisitor tells you the tickets have already been purchased. They're on planet. Go pick them up from a designated inquisitorial drop spot and just see if there's any demonic or heretical stuff going on. They're going to be sending down another team to investigate a little more thoroughly. They just want you to give like first impression report.
Sir, have we wronged you in some way?
So, your ship drops out of warp at the planet Alneth. The captain reports that you are ready to be delivered planetside whenever it is convenient for you.
Okay.
Yep. I'll give the nod ?
You load up into your ship. Von Hogel takes off, and you rapidly find yourself approaching the familiar hive world that you've left only 1 year ago. Landing at one of the areas where the ship can actually land, one of the landing pads there. Back opens up. Von Hogel just says, "Let me know when you want me to pick you back up, and I'll be down in a quick go." And then it folds back up, ship takes off, and you find yourself on the hive world of Alneth with the coordinates to actually find your drops, your drop point.
Do you think the God Emperor stays on his throne because he too lives in fear of what he's created?
Oh.
Only person with that answer might be Gar.
So where
I wouldn't
is...
presume to speak for the God Emperor. Unless he needed somebody to do something, in which case you can totally speak.
Yeah, you're not gonna like get into the way.
So, tell me about the DonnaCon Convention Center. Did they rent someplace out? Is it like a high school gym? Did they rebuild the blown-up facility?
Yep, it's basically like a giant convention center where they would do bigger concerts. In fact, this was where a Donna concert was going to be performed had she not been exploded, or also doom the planet to like heretical nonsense. So you're looking at it's about 50,000 square feet. Well, actually, no, it'd be meters. Let's say it's like 20. Yeah, let's say it's like 20,000 square meters. And It's used for sporting events, all sorts of different things. It's big, and there's a lot of people there from not just Alnith, but also from off-world.
Lots of heresy there.
The actual tickets you're meant to be pick up, the coordinates point to a local P.O. box.
Okay, let's go to the local mail store.
Okay. Arriving after just a few minutes, that's terribly far away. It's basically just like it's a locker where mail and packages are delivered. The key you have been given ahead of time. Opening it up, you find inside tickets to DonnaCon as well as T-shirts. DonnaCon T-shirts. It's Donna singing. It's a picture of Donna singing from one of her concerts. There's also
like free T-shirts almost as much as death tokens.
I'm taking a T-shirt.
There's 5. One in Cybermassive size.
What do you know?
Something tells me that Selena Escher, if she isn't dead, is laughing beyond the grave.
If she isn't dead, she's laughing from beyond the grave.
Yes. This is why I didn't want to run an interrogation. I'm very tired.
So yeah, and you also have the DonnaCon schedule. Tribute concert, the Donna lookalike contest, all sorts of like events, as well as a map of the convention center showing the different panels, all the speakers, the floor where they're selling swag.
The Heresy get together.
Well, I think we can assume that Slanesh cultists will be having their own sub-event,
Oh yeah, there's always an orgy in the basement somewhere.
and that we should find that basement and set it on fire.
That's a good plan.
Preferably while they're there.
You orgying in there? No? Good.
Have fun.
Hey, I can't fit an Imperial Infantryman's uplifting primer between you two. Break it up, lovebirds.
I can see Watchmaker's basic training was very interesting.
When you have a mixed sex unit, you have to set some boundaries early, or else the battalion keeps growing.
My question is the primer, was it like lengthwise, or did they like stuff it for?
No, just like you're holding it like to put it on a shelf.
So, the convention center itself it's going to be about a 40-minute. If you were to take public transport, it'd be about 40 minutes away.
Okay. Do we have like a hotel room or anything, or is this like a one-day event?
It is a 3-day event. You only have tickets for the 1 day for just like the initial reconnaissance, and also getting tickets to DonnaCon's actually kind of difficult, even for the Inquisition. They sell out in like 5 minutes.
Are we going into this armed? Maybe on the DL?
Cosplay is allowed, as you can see on the flyer, but you have to have any cosplay weapons you bring orange tipped.
Orange tipped, you say?
Yes.
So what role would it be to manufacture an orange tip on a very real heavy bolter?
He goes painting the tip of his power sword orange.
Tech use at like plus 30 to just kind of mount it on. Yep, you do it for all the weapons.
So we all have little orange.
Watchmaker
plastic
just
bits on our
completely
weapons.
stone-faced as he's like assembly line is putting all their weapons together with the orange caps. Like, this is our life now.
He puts an orange tip on Chewie's nose. Bork!
Chewie is a human missile, a dog missile, a cyborg missile.
He was in like the other planet where he got thrown through the windshield.
In my defense, it was funny.
It is. I actually am quite glad I put in Chewie, because he definitely is like animal. Like, being cruel to animals is not funny, but being cruel to fake animals is.
Did I ever tell you about when we watched Anchorman on a school field trip, and they got to the part where the biker
Yeah.
takes the guy's dog off the bridge?
Yeah, you
And
did.
it looks so fake.
Yeah.
It
I-
looks.
Jack Black is amazing and everything.
Well, no, the punchline was it was on the field trip that this came up, and it obviously looks so completely unrealistic. Like it's just a completely stiff dog tumbling off the side of the thing that I laughed out loud, and the girl behind me whips around with tears in her eyes. You think animals getting hurt is funny?
It really did just look like a toupee that got like kicked off a bridge. Time. Anyway, so yeah, there actually are hotels all around the convention center, and they're booked up.
Well, if we only need a one-day pass, then we should be fine. We can always pay the daily rate to go back in if we have to. It's more expensive, but what are they going to do? Fucking audit the Inquisition? Oh
Yes.
God, please don't tell me they audit inquisitorial expenses.
They do. It just takes like 100 years.
Okay.
You bought a
like
ham
watchmaker problem. Like his career is ascending to Lord Inquisitor, but then like, well, we were gonna promote you, but we saw you spent an extra 70 thrones on the Donna concert 100 years ago.
Oh man,
Reports will be audited hundreds of years after our deaths.
did they really need to buy that ham sandwich? Wouldn't the God Emperor's love fulfill them? They don't care about the exterminatus. That was like perfectly legal.
Got
But
out of a parking ticket by blowing up the planet.
the convention center, as you can imagine, massive crowds all around waiting to get inside. People who weren't able to get the tickets, but they're trying to either buy a scalped one or just sneak in with security with their shock batons perfectly willing to zap anyone who's trying to get in without a ticket.
Make sure your badge is flipped up the right way on your neck, or they'll give you shit. Speaking of giving shit, my cat's just dropped a deuce, and I can smell it from here.
I like animals when they're not mine. There is a line, as well as the fact that your badges and badges and the tickets are one and the same, allow you to go into basically the fast lane.
Make sure I don't accidentally put in the inquisitorial rosette instead of my badge. Uh-oh.
Spaghettios.
There's just like a servitor scanning stuff. You just scans the rosette. It's like, follow me.
Welcome to the Heresy Chamber. And break room.
We'll take you to the special inquisitorial lounge.
Uncle Ironheart's naked puzzle throne.
So yeah, you are currently in the fast line. It's going pretty quickly. You'll be through the entrance in just a couple of minutes.
Let's go.
Cool.
So, 2 minutes later, yep, you get your badge scanned in and you're in the convention center. Just crowds as far as you can see. Just like people shuffling around, people in cosplay, people dressed as Donna. We're getting ready for the Donna lookalike contest.
We should enter Chewie in the lookalike contest.
I kind of want to enter Gar.
Do it.
But you're going to have to get the materials to look like Donna, you see.
You can sing in the lookalike contest.
Guys,
Perhaps
I'll
we
be
can-
right back.
Okay.
What
Perhaps
if
we
I
can get-
were to acquire the materials from a fellow Donna fan that suffered a horrible accident?
Okay. That would be well within your purview. And technically anything you do is legal because you were ordered to investigate this the Donna Con.
I was gonna say maybe we could side quest for cosplayers to get crafting materials for a disguise.
You're just going to mug a bunch of cosplayers.
I do have my disguise kit. Be kind of funny.
You could definitely use the disguise kit.
Come back with winning the lookalike contest and everything, and paid our own tickets because of that. Yeah, if you want to do that, I'll try the disguise kit.
Well, you have the disguise kit, so you can definitely utilize it to try and make yourself look like Donna.
Do you want to try that, Jeremy?
Yeah.
I will assist for +10.
Alright.
Okay.
Let
Make
me-
a deception roll.
I just had to check my.
Make me deceive. Wait, who's rolling what?
It would be Tigo rolling to disguise you, Gar.
Oh yeah. This guy's gonna be good.
All right, so yeah, you actually look. He's able to get a blonde wig. He's able to like get the like the Donna freckles. Is Tigo making Gar look like Donna from her first album, or like the fourth where she reinvented herself? Or are they going for that classic like Imperial Girl look from the music video?
Let's go for the classic one.
I like
Okay.
Imperial.
So in that case, you look a lot like Donna from the Imperial Girl music video. You're just missing like the denim jacket and denim skirt.
Well,
You really just look like Donna wearing like, and because your shirt actually shows Donna from that music video, you look like yourself. You look like Donna while wearing a shirt of yourself.
Okay. I'm into it. I'm entering the contest.
do we want to see if there's a Space Michaels near the convention center?
You could take a look around for that.
Because that way we can get you the denim to make the costume, and I don't know, maybe you can get a backstage pass to that Heresy orgy,
The Horgy.
the orgy. So I will look for a Space Michaels.
Okay, go ahead, roll inquiry.
Okay, and maybe my space sister will work there for a space month and get
Space
fired
electrocuted.
for space shop.
This would be this. I would say it's not difficult to find like a craft store, so this would have been a bonus anyway. So this would be like you would have passed. So you're able to find what is in essence a craft store, where you have every piece you need to complete your perfect Donna costume. And in fact, there's a lot of Donna cosplayers there doing touch-ups.
They must be getting a lot of business.
It's just a bunch of dead-eyed like cashiers just like ringing people out. An endless line of Donna cosplayers.
I've seen things you people wouldn't believe.
We have seen many things.
Welcome to Spikles. What can I get you?
We need some denim to make stuff,
It's
and
in
also
the,
the stuff to make stuff.
just shutters.
Don't forget the stuff.
Denim. Yeah. That's pretty popular today. Aisle 6. It might be sold out. I'm sorry, man. Please, just don't yell at me anymore.
Aww. Gar comes in like, I left my card at home.
Oh, you have the Inquisitorial Black card. It's like it's like that black that absorbs any and all light.
Oh, it's got like a Vanta Black ID card.
It's,
Just think of all the possibilities here. We might have to mug somebody in the store for their denim.
well, that's the thing. Going back to the aisle 6,
Let's
there's
find out.
one bolt of denim left, and it's like 2 cosplayers who are like fighting over it.
Can I try to like just grab it between them while they're fighting?
Yeah, make like a sleight of hand to like kind of quickly reach out and grab it.
Aw. Actually, hang on. Let
The-
me fake that. Let me fake that. Aw, get
Sorry, Tigo, you're actually not even the first person who's attempted this.
Gar picks one of them up and places him down gently several feet away.
Make a strength test.
Okay.
No, this dude's like hella bulky.
Gar,
He picks Gar up and places him down gently.
Can I try to pick him up and place him down gently on the other side?
Yes, you can.
We start playing chess in the aisle. Whoever can get their person closest gets the bolt.
Well, this guy just grabs Gar, plops him down. Tigo grabs him and places him down. Hey, man. I gotta, look, I gotta complete this, okay? I dropped some juice on my costume. I gotta fix it quick.
You can. Can I make a roll to tell him how you can do stain lifting without replacing the fabric?
Yeah, do it. There's no laundering roll, so what roll do you think would work best for this?
Let me take a look here.
You could do
Hurry.
common lore,
Yeah.
some measure of common lore.
Yeah, we'll just do a random knowledge check.
I figured that would be something like logic, dude.
Or logic. You could do logic if you wanted.
I think they come to the same result anyway.
Okay.
Can I do logic for that?
He's just you gotta use Watchmaker's bleach? And no. And he's Donna didn't go the acid wash route until her next album.
Can I try logic on him?
Yes, you can. He's
Okay.
I think
Tico's just you gotta use baking soda and you gotta use club soda. And he's oh, of course!
Now what about the other fan?
Oh, he's leaving with the bolt while you're distracted with this guy.
No, he's not, because I'm going to grab him.
Alright, go ahead and do yep. Tico he's just sneaking away. Tico, both hands on each shoulder. And he stops dead in his tracks. Hey.
Sup? And I'm going to grab that and say, I don't think you need this.
Maybe I could go with the acid washed route like you suggested.
Yes, you should. I handed the denim to Gar.
Gar, you now have a bolt of denim. It's about 10 meters worth.
I pat the guy in the back and push him out of the aisle.
Gar is now considering how he's going to craft a skirt.
We should be able to arrange something. Let's find a laundromat we can work in.
A laundromat.
Yeah, all the hotels are booked.
I don't think anybody's going to try to take our freaking bottle of denim right now.
There might be a cosplay rescue room in the convention center.
Well, Chewie might try to take it.
Yeah, make another inquiry roll to see if you can find well, you're just looking for a place you can in essence work. Okay. Tico, you find it is basically a pay by the hour office. Is one of those quick to rent for when you just need to a place for a little while, but only for in essence paperwork and the like.
We find a guy in a one of those unsettling anime face things of Donna. Please don't tell anyone how I live.
Oh yeah, just those plastic masks.
God, those things are horrifying.
Yeah, but the worst part is you go and you're are you going for the Donna lookalike contest? And he's the what now?
Doesn't even have a past. This is just his normal life.
You can't judge me based on how I live my life. I mean, I guess you can because this is Warhammer 40,000, but you shouldn't.
Don't tell me how to judge people.
I mean, hell, I think judging people is how most people spend their free time.
What I do.
But you have an empty room. It has a table, 4 chairs, and a couple of potted plants. No windows, and just a fluorescent light overhead.
It'll do.
You plop your bolt of denim on the table.
So,
Bust out some kits.
roll for cosplay.
So who's leveled their crafting skill?
Technically me, because as an Inquisitor, you have to be... You know how Batman is a master of every skill, and that's why he knows Sailor Moon?
Yep.
That's what Inquisitors have with Jack and Master of all trades.
Okay, first off, Matt, Batman is aware of Sailor Mars. I mean, I'm sure he's aware of all the Sailor Scouts. It's vitally important to him.
I'm gonna shove you in a locker.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a common lore test or a I don't know.
Trade? No, that's actually for trading, I guess. Not armorer. That's for making guns.
Yeah, I don't. There's
Let's
really no.
do it as like a characteristic test with a bonus to represent it being a skill.
Yeah, sure. You could do like one of those.
What characteristic do you think makes the most sense?
Probably
Agility, like dexterity. Intelligence would be for like knowing the pattern.
I could say you could do either.
I'll do agility because it's 10 better than my ins. So, and then plus 10 to act like it's a trained skill.
You didn't get it right. Like the stitching is just a little off. You still have.
Did you ever reboot the fucking
I
RNG, by the way?
Well, I don't have control of the RNG, but I didn't clear the chat log, if that's what you mean.
Yes.
You didn't use all of the denim. You just use a little bit of it. You use like 5 meters of it. Or actually, no, it'd be like 1. It'd be like 1 meter of the 10.
Do you think somebody could give me an assist?
Doesn't matter
Maybe
which
somebody
one I
with
use.
disguise experience might make sense.
Yeah, you could like get Tigo to assist you with that. Or which of you has cosplay or LARPing experience?
I have cosplayed. I have not LARPed.
We're doing disguise.
Unless you mean in
deceive.
40k, in which case.
Yeah, which of your characters has done it?
Gar.
I make disguises. So I can roll, I guess, a deceive with the.
Yeah, you could probably roll. You could roll deceive to like pretend you know what Donna her costume is supposed to look like.
We can pull up reference material.
Are you fucking serious? I'll fake that.
If this is how the dice are treating us today, I'm glad we're doing the filler session.
Eventually, Tigo has to use like 4 or 5 meters of the denim, but he eventually does get the Imperial Girl music video denim look. The kind of short skirt, like the very lightweight denim jacket with like the sleeves cut off or just past the elbow.
Who's wearing this?
The patches.
We already disguised Gar as Donna. We're just making the costume to match. Hang on, I need more coffee to not die.
Yeah, Gar looks pretty good. With the jacket and the skirt on, plus the freckles, the mole, the permed blonde wig, you look a lot like Donna.
Jocelyn goes to move for 2 minutes and she misses a complete pandemonium.
Yeah, it wasn't pandemonium. It worked really well. You just missed the nonsense. All this together, you probably wasted about 2 hours.
You finally finished. The con's finished.
Oh no, you have plenty of time. Don't you worry.
That's what I'm worried about, mister. All right, we got our passes, we got registered, we got our costume, we got our makeup done. I guess let's look through the program brochure and look for signs of trouble. Well,
we are the trouble.
Yeah. The brochure you have, it's the cons. It gives you a map of the convention plus the events showing what panels are being done, where and what time. Shows all the guest speakers. And yeah, just shows your Donna Look Like contest is going to be in about 3 hours time. You have numerous, right now it's primarily panels, people speaking about working with Donna, various producers, one of her backup singers. And yeah.
Can I do inquiries or just see if I can eavesdrop to see if there's anybody doing any real hardcore Donna worshipping somewhere?
Yeah, go ahead.
Which one would this be?
Just be an inquiry to... inquiry would be for getting that info. No, I would say this would probably be an inquiry test to get an idea.
Is there anything for like stagehands or people like the little people who run the venues who would receive her requests and just deal with the day-to-day pragmatic shit?
You would.
They might have like the backroom info, like our kitchen guys on weird heretical shit.
Yeah, you see like people in like the staff shirts. Tigo was able to find actually a good number of people who are worshiping Donna, and they're the entire convention.
Yeah. Can I see it? Can I? Awareness would be kind of eavesdropping, right?
You could do awareness to try and eavesdrop on people.
Okay, let's see.
I can assist with that.
Yeah, please do. Please do. I hate you. Roll 20 today.
Yeah.
Last week and the week before.
All right.
You're dropping those eaves.
You did hear a few people just talking about like the after party. They're gonna like sneak down to the basement with some like booze.
We want to find out more about the after party.
Well,
Yeah.
with Watchmaker's awareness, could we like? Well, we do know we do have the plan for where the exits are, right? Does it list the basement?
Not on the map. Basement would be considered like off limits for the convention.
So we'd have to find it or get them to tell us. where
Yeah,
that-
maybe we can access public records on the facility and make some influence stuff to get like the actual proper schematic of the thing.
Okay. Yeah, you could do something like that. The schematics for the convention hall wouldn't necessarily be public access, so you'd have to go to find it from a how would it be, like either like an architectural area, like the architectural office that built or designed this place, or something like City Hall.
City Hall sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
It's got to be near the convention center.
It's pretty, yeah, you're basically in like the you're pretty close to it, so it would be like probably 20 minutes on public transport.
God, gonna spend all of our time in subway hell.
You just get on like a monorail, and wouldn't you know it, it's dead packed with like Donna fan. The t-shirt is everywhere, as well as a few people who look as good or better than Gar for a Donna lookalike concert, or the Donna lookalike contest.
Better.
So,
So I will-
people with
I will-
better costumes than mine need to die.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
put in a lot of effort to like, they put in a lot of like hours to get their costume to look just right. Get the makeup really
Did they
good.
make it in the laundromat just now?
Wait, where?
Could
Like,
we?
is this outside?
This is in like a monorail. Like, these are, you see like two people who look better than Gar in the costume.
Is their makeup better or just the costume?
All of it. Makeup, costume, they like spent a long time on this.
You need to kidnap those people.
We need to move guard to a safer location, then set off the emergency system so everything gets ruined.
We could do like a fire suppression system and just sabotage them. Maybe knock one over the head, drag them away, take their outfit, and muss up their makeup. So what did you do in the Inquisition today, Billy?
Your report to the Lord Inquisitor will be quite interesting.
We guaranteed that our fellow won the contest
Why? Mm-hmm.
because we're winners and we're not losers. We win
Go home
everything.
and fuck the prom queen, Lord Inquisitor.
Whatever, just rubber stamps your report. Yeah, but it's about 20 minutes after jumping on the monorail. It drops you off about a block from the city hall.
Let's go check the records.
Okay. Entering into City Hall, it's a large building, classic kind of Roman style, but you definitely see like plenty of gargoyles as well. A kind of mishmash between the Roman architectural style plus Gothic architectural style. Inside is like at the front desk is a receptionist. Just looks up, Emperor Protect, like more Donna fans.
We are Legion.
Clearly. How can I help you?
We were looking for building schematics.
Oh, why?
Because money?
Make an influence roll
I don't even know what to say to that.
Watchmaker just slides over like a stack of money.
Do
What
not question the
records?
thrones.
Just what records would you be interested in looking at?
Oh, the convention center, please.
Of course, of course. She just like pulls out a drawer and like pulls out like a file. It's a big, thick stack of papers all about the convention center.
Okay, is it logic to go through them and look for useful info?
Yep.
God damn it. All right, everybody get logicking. Never mind, I got it. Never mind, we got it.
Okay. Tico and Watchmaker looking together. You find basically everything you could possibly like want for the convention center. You find the schematics that show all the entrances, exits, as well as where the actual basement is, and how to get into it. It also shows the locks that were placed in, as well as the security codes with a note that says "change from default."
All right, what's the default?
It just shows five numbers, 84621.
84621.
Yep.
Safe to assume it's still set to 846.
Yeah. Well, that's useful.
The receptionist just like smile on her face. Have a fun time at the convention.
Oh, thank you. We will.
Enjoy the thrones.
Oh, thank you. I will.
Gets up, starts shitting on her desk as we walk out.
It's a lot. It wasn't like shit on your desk and leave forever money.
That's the dream money, though.
You had to roll 1 for that.
Yeah, critical success.
Watchmaker just at this point forgets what like the value of things is. How much could a banana cost?
How much could it cost? A
You know what it
million
is?
thrones.
You need to influence roll everybody and just hire them to your retinue.
I mean, that's kind of the angle I've been trying to take in terms of bribing people onto our payroll. Is just, it's better to have a wide net, is my opinion.
You kind of, sort of do. Well, you're getting there.
I mean, hypothetically, we've got the new Skull Crew on our side, especially now that we cleared up that Inquisitor thing and they didn't actually try to rat us out. If they had, I was going to kill them mercilessly.
You sorted everything out within like a pretty quick amount of time, so.
Yeah. Your code thing was very good.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
I still preferred the destruction though.
But
I'm sure we'll have a chance to shoot up this Donna meeting.
Better.
you have the plans for the convention center. You also have the construction information, like the date it was, the actual convention center was founded about 300 years ago.
So where are we right now discussing this?
Just out in front of the town hall, or city hall. Hive City Hall.
Hive City.
Hive City.
bitch.
Hive City.
We're headed the same way. Okay. So I guess we're headed back to the convention center where we study this.
You get on the back on the monorail, another 20 minutes.
I mean, we're gonna make it in time for the.
Altogether, you spend about an hour to get to, study the documents,
To
get
discreetly
back.
take out the superior imitators, right?
We can try.
Or, I suppose the last thing we could hope for would be us being the better Donna impression to, like, worst costume, better actor.
Exactly.
have the best actor.
That or we just have to discreetly kill some innocent cosplayers, which honestly, now that I say it, there's no such thing as an innocent cosplayer. Fucking smoke them.
Okay. So do you want me to just kidnap and kill them each one by one?
That was mostly a joke, but maybe we can covertly sabotage their costumes just to give ourselves a little extra insurance.
So you want me to kidnap and kill them each one by one?
I feel like there's some communication issues within this inquisitorial acolyte cell.
So you want me to kidnap them?
Y'all need therapy.
You all need.
Oh, it's the Imperium. We don't do that here.
Look, everyone in the Imperium is like running on a low-level PTSD.
A high-level PTSD with what we do.
we're, you would think we're like on drugs or something right now.
I mean,
No, that was yesterday.
you were on a lot of you did deal with a lot of obscure recently. You never
Yeah,
actually
just have it
checked.
on your hands.
The packages weren't well sealed,
I wonder how that little guy's doing.
but yeah. So right now
What is Shrug Empire? Anyway,
you are back at the convention center.
Oh, goody.
It's 2 hours to the contest.
Go discreetly remove our competition in the beauty contest?
can we just set off all the sprinklers over like where most of them are so their makeup and stuff gets ruined?
I feel like if we did that, they would just cancel the entire thing. Or the logistical delays would put it off or move it or something.
Are most of the better costumes congregating around each other because they're doing that? Oh my god, you look so great.
Make an awareness test.
I will assist.
Can't even find a single one of them.
Hang on, I didn't include my bonuses. That would pass narrowly.
Okay. With the bonuses, it's not that they're all congregating around each other, but you do see that like the really good Donna costumes are people with it's not only attracting crowds, but it looks like they actually have like very small teams of people, like very hardcore Donna fans who are working hard to make sure their person looks the part. And they're practicing, and they're really good. They sound very similar to Donna.
Can we
bribe somebody to cause like a little stirring? So like,
I was gonna say we can sabotage their coaches. We could listen in and copy their techniques. We could think about the path in life that took us to sabotaging enemy cosplayers at a heretic convention.
Yeah, this isn't even your like actual mission.
Well, Watchmaker, we used to have this member once called Ariana Papadrea, whatever.
Fuck, what was her
Ariana
name?
Papadrea Metropolis?
Yeah.
I'm glad you remember, because
I couldn't pronounce
It
it.
was an Instagram model.
Yeah, it's an Instagram model. I wanted Mike to change the character's name just for that reason, but he wouldn't.
and she's gonna watch this on YouTube and be like, "Oh, I'm in a Dark Heresy again. That's not kind of cool."
I
watch this on
I'm gonna
YouTube.
sue your ass.
I really hope she doesn't. I don't want to.
And your balls.
This exists only for.
Making any money off of her likeness.
It's
so
true.
I don't think a lawsuit is in question.
No, and this is really only for friends and me because I can't remember shit. But that's why I don't care that the quality isn't that great. But
Okay, so
yeah. So you're able to identify like 4 of them, who you would say are probably better than like what Gar currently looks like.
is anybody going by with food we can trip and cause them to damage the costume?
The most people with like food are being kind of kept back. In fact, a lot of like the crowds gathering around them are being kept back just because one, they don't want anybody to mess them up. You actually see a couple members of staff who are like keeping them kind of at bay, and you kind of get the idea maybe these people are like professional cosplayers. Like they get paid by a company to do this.
Damn them.
So kill them. Okay, got it. I'm kidding. Calm down. Or am I?
You can never tell with Tigo. That's the thing.
I think he's kidding up until he's given the green light to do it, and then the fact is he was never kidding in the first place.
I'm just biding my time.
Schrodinger's ass.
Eventually, it's like the wolf has only got to get lucky once.
The watchmaker has to make one mistake to say, just do it.
All I have to do is wear you down, and you will let me murder people.
Tigo, he's like he's the team sandpaper. All right. So yeah, you've identified 4 of them. Bit of a crowd around each and every one of them. But the crowd's being kept back at least a good 2 meters. But there are occasionally people who get close, either staff members, members of the crowd who get like shoved forward a bit, or just the people who are like working on their team.
Okay. Have to time this if we want to sabotage. Watch the Donna contest have no heretical leads whatsoever. Like, everybody's above board. It's like the purest part of the entire thing.
Okay, so just destroy the whole building?
Again, I feel like there's some sort of communication issues between...
I mean, we're already in the Donna contest, so...
Oh yeah, no, you're all
that
signed
doesn't
up.
matter. We just need a fallback plan. On how to get to that after party, I guess?
Well, we know the basement door codes. That's something.
Are people sneaking in there already?
You haven't really like investigated that.
I can check that out. Do we want to split our focus on different con shit?
I mean, we're not in real danger here that we have to stick together.
Watch this be the Hussar's masterstroke where he finally takes us out.
So the Greater Demon of Corn finds itself in front of Tigo and Tigo alone.
He goes, hey, you like movies about gladiators?
He's like, "Aw, you're cute," and he just takes you to Corn. Look at the swag I got at the Donacon. The Donacon.
It's a man!
So, what is everyone doing then at the Donacon?
I'll look into the basements and the security doors.
Well, you know where the entrances to the basement are.
I will check those out and try that default code that the City Hall schematics had.
Okay. Yeah, the door itself, you do see staff members who are entering and exiting the basement every like 20 or so minutes. Like, they go in, they get something from the basement and come out. So you see them going in and out every once in a while. If you wanted to try the code, you find that, yeah, that opens up the door.
Okay. I guess we can do a quick recon around there. Maybe I can make sure that we can get back in later quickly. Maybe, yeah, I'll scout that out and we'll stay in comlink contact while we work on our various angles.
Okay.
Because they might be, like, pre-placing some heresy down there if there's any heretical bullshit to be found. Is the twist on this going to be that everything's completely above board?
Guess you'll find out.
Fuck you.
He can't really tell us yet.
That's true.
So yeah, you get down into the basement. You just take like a staircase down. But you do actually see a member of the staff who is like carrying a big heavy box and he's like heading towards you.
Okay. Is
Does
there
it-
some place to whisk into to hide?
Yeah, go ahead and make stealth.
Can he even see you if the box is that big?
That's the reason he hasn't seen him right away, is that the box is just in his way.
Would that give him enough of a bonus to get away?
I'll fate that.
Okay. Guy with the box, like, Watchmaker goes to like try and squeeze past like into some an alcove, and the guy with the box bumps into you. The hell is that?
I will see if I can do the Mr. Magoo style. Like he turns this way, and then I move behind him, and then he turns back, and I go back with him the other way.
Make another stealth roll then. Jesus.
All right, I'll fate that one too. Why not?
Yep. You just like, as he like turns to look at what he bumped into, you move with him, and he like turns around again, and you're like, oh, I hit the.
Keep using his box blind spot.
I guess I hit the wall, and he like goes back up, and you're perfectly fine. He hasn't seen you.
Yay.
Yeah. So you have, it's a basement, like lights, some of the lights are on, a lot of them are off, so it's kind of dark. And the basement's pretty big.
See in the darky goodies, but I may not have been able to bring them with my costume.
You probably would have.
Okay, then.
You just, like everyone thinks you're cosplaying as like an Imperial Guard officer.
Wow, what's an Inquisitor cosplayer doing here? Enjoying my churros.
Wow, them burning that heretic looks so realistic.
I love the special effects team.
Man, I can even smell it too. They really used some effort on that one. Yeah, you do have your photovision goggles. The basement itself is just a lot of equipment. There's a lot of furniture that has been moved down from the convention center to make room. There's boxes with like that are labeled with whatever they contain. It's a lot of things like well, a lot of it's toiletries. Those toilets, the bathrooms are getting the works run through them. Sorry, but people poop.
El horror.
There is a lot going on. You do actually see, and this was in the schematics, there is a plasma generator that was installed to provide power to the convention center.
Deja vu.
Okay, is it ratchet as hell like the original one, or is it actually a proper plasma generator?
It's properly installed. It's humming nice and loud, as you would expect. And it gives us a nice, warm, radioactive glow.
Oh, I have been playing New Vegas, so I'm used to it. Okay. Is there... I'm gonna look down here for, like, break rooms, staff rooms, or places where people might have pre-stashed stuff that they're gonna bring to their after party. Like, signs that the after party might be in that area.
Make an awareness test.
Okay, and I will use my funky goggles.
Alright. Yep, there actually is, like, a small, there's, like, a small room that has been placed to the side, and the room itself is basically like a closet, and inside you find lots of alcohol. It looks like in like bags, but they're like hidden behind a shelf.
I will inspect the alcohol to see if it is good.
Yes,
if it looks like it's been taken with it open. If it's
Is it heretic?
I've got a hip flask. I'm fine.
It's strong and it's cheap.
Okay, but it's not. It doesn't look like it's like moonshine or whatever the heretical equivalent would be.
It's whatever was brought in. Some of it has labels, some of it's just in unlabeled bottles that, like, opening it up is very clearly, like, a strong spirit.
I will... Actually, no, I guess I wouldn't have the supplies for it. I was going to say I'll take a sample, but...
You could drink it.
I'll take a whiff. How about that?
Yeah, go ahead and you smell. It's very strong. Burns your nostrils as it goes in.
Okay.
It smells pretty normal. But then again, Watchmaker, I guess, hasn't really, like, ever found himself with any heretical alcohol.
Yeah, for all I know, they look like everyone else.
It's, like, from the heretical region of France. Or else it's a sparkling heresy.
It's only a sparkling plot.
It's a sparkling heresy.
Treachery.
But the room it's in was pretty big. It looks like it could fit a couple dozen people in there. And there is plenty to drink. As well as some tea cakes. he also finds.
Okay. Seems to be on the level-ish.
Ish.
Oh, cats. Alright, This room is just where they're storing it, right?
Yeah, that's where he found it.
I guess I'll have to keep looking for where they might actually hold said party.
Well, you're not sure. You've only seen staff members down here currently. At this point, you got about...
We leave some things in the party room.
What sort of things?
Condoms.
Things that we could use to party with later.
What's the prize for winning the Donna lookalike?
It's 50,000 thrones.
How much? Like, give me a rough, like.
It'd be a few $1,000.
Okay.
It's not chump change, mind, but like,
Nah.
you also get your picture in the paper.
Basically, these actual people are gonna be really pissed off if some professional wins it.
I mean,
Someone-
honestly, it might be better that we don't win. We just are in the high enough ranking that we can be at all stages of the party or the contest to see if there's anything wonky about it. Unless it's just a vanity thing, in which case, yeah, you can start Tanya Hardening some kneecaps.
No, it mostly was like if we needed to, could we use the fact that some of these like fanatics are upset that there's professionals here that are clearly gonna beat them and they really want the money, or they're like 15 minutes of fame that you could use against.
Oh, I see what you're saying. That's not a bad idea.
Oh, like convince other people to do the dirty work.
Yeah.
Just like why?
Aren't you tired of being nice? Don't you just want to go ape shit?
Yeah, it's like, can't you use that money? Why are they having professionals hired that they're just handing out the money to? You're more important than that professional type of thing.
They don't love Donna like you love Donna. Yeah, start some chaos. Or, well, phrasing. Don't start chaos. That's how you get dead.
Start some pandemonium. Some make some people unhappy.
I could actually just see you saying to like Chigo, start some chaos, and you come back up from the basement. There's a bunch of like, he just painted 8-sided stars of chaos over everything.
And then it's just like, Tigo.
That's what you would think, and then I just that's what you would think, and then all of a sudden, Tigo comes in and is like, "Yeah, so I burned down half the city." What?
You just entered some like Amelia Bedelia nonsense.
Like that really fucked up version.
So how
I
would
had
I
a
go?
brainstorm. Oh no, Amelia, please.
So I would need to probably eavesdrop and see if like people are upset and like start planting seeds. Like, yeah, they're doing this on purpose so they can keep the money internally.
I mean, yeah, if you wanted to, you could like do awareness roll to like eavesdrop on people, see if anyone's upset.
I'm gonna start a riot at the Donna convention.
Oh, that's a second 100 today.
Yeah, one more
Nope.
fate point, right?
Yeah, but I need it in case I really do something stupid.
Yeah. Wow, Tigo, you're having a rough night.
I mean, I did have a couple of like decent ones where it kind of mattered.
That's true. You haven't overheard anybody. Everybody seems like mad impressed with these like professional Donna impersonators.
You're trying to get the crab bucket to take root, but people
Can
are too
I-
wholesome right now.
Yeah, can I go to like another set of group and try again?
Yeah, at that first group, you're just not able to find anybody who like seems upset with them. So, but there's like 3 other groups. So
Yeah. Well, Eve, go with Eve. She might have
Eve at the second group, you do actually hear a couple people who are like, "Can you believe this? I worked on my costume for like 8 weeks, and this." She's just gonna come in with some pre-bought thing and like sweep at like the contest. Unbelievable.
Eve is gonna transmit this information to the team because Eve is not the best at rallying people up.
But you're a cop.
You know who would be really good is Gar because he doesn't have the perfect one up.
Yeah, you've just got a good one that
Gar's
looks
gonna
like
go
a
into
fan
that
made
crowd
it.
and start amplifying that complaint.
Yeah, he'd be like, I want to win this, and like, like I
wonder
put
why
so much
Gar has
effort.
that kind of resources behind me, like ignoring the billions we've spent as part of the Inquisition.
Yeah, Gar forgets all about the billions he spent as part of the Inquisition. He complains bitterly
Make
about these professional costumes bought off the shelf from the costume store.
I guess this would probably be like a deceive to like kind of like. Well, how would Gar lead into this exactly?
I think this is a deceive.
Okay, go ahead and roll deceive to see if you can like kind of rabble rouse.
Gar doesn't actually believe any of this stuff. It's just a fun way to screw over heretics.
Exactly.
Or hypothetical potential heretics.
Everyone's a hypothetical potential heretic. Yeah, Gar just was like loudly complaining about them, and people around him who were complaining as well are like, yeah. And this crowd's suddenly getting a little more rambunctious. And one of them's like, what are we going to do about it? She's obviously going to win.
Aren't you tired?
We could, what if there was an accident or something?
To the costume. To the hair.
Yeah, and something happened to, like, her hair.
The costume.
Like, it caught on fire. I mean, it was stained the wrong color.
Of ash from the fire.
What if somebody dropped food on the costume?
What if you just killed her?
Please, Watchmaker. You need to be
A
reasonable
little
here.
extreme.
Just pulls out a knife. Yeah, let's
We
kill
need-
her.
I was fucking born for this.
We need to be reasonable here. We can't kill her because then you guys won't have a chance to win the money.
Yeah, one of the members of the crowd hearing this, he goes up, and in his hand is a cup of juice. And he just kind of muscles his way through. He's like, I love your hair. Oops. And
That
just
man has plans.
grape
That's
juice
please.
all down the front. And she's like, oh, how could you? And like, everyone's just like in a shouting match all of a sudden.
That guy's a martyr. Get him out of here alive.
And one of the staff comes up and is like, everyone calm down. Hold on. Calm down. This is about love and respect. Remember what Donna stood for.
Sexual orgies.
Would you want Donna to be like, would you want Donna to see you acting this way? And like, fine. But yeah, the person who got the grape juice all over like her costume, and like her makeup's running, the costume's stained. It's like, I'm never gonna have time to fix this.
One down.
You might be able to. Actually, yeah, you could try to schmooze again with giving them the baking soda advice, but they won't have time to fix it before the contest.
I can try that. I don't remember what role that was though.
Well, you would be able to remember to give them like what to use, like the baking soda club soda combo, but
Yeah.
in this case it'd be charm to like convince them that you're on the level.
I guess I'll give it a shot.
Damn, Daniel.
Did it
Okay.
pass?
Yeah.
Are you
Wait,
Yeah, Chico's just like, if you use
How the
2 parts baking soda, 3 parts club soda, that will clean that right off. And she's like, oh, yeah, it's not a bad idea. And yeah, she her and the team that she's with go off to try and find some like baking soda club soda combo to like try and salvage this.
If not, we're gonna try commanding them to do it.
I order you to fix your costume.
Get your costume fixed with the baking soda now.
for Donna. It's for the children.
You just shake her. But currently, she is out of commission.
This is like wacky races, gradually taking out the superior competition through cheating. And then
No,
we'll
see,
float it again.
Wacky, you have to understand, they would have won if they just didn't cheat.
Yep, he was always faster. He kept getting ahead of them.
Except, we never would have won if we didn't cheat.
So I'm
Look
pretty
at
sure...
Eddie, how Eddie had to cheat, even when it was detrimental to him. He just had to prove he was smarter than everybody else. Like, what's his face in IT before he left?
There are actually a few points in Ed and Eddie where they had good ideas that didn't involve cheating, and they still got screwed over.
Yep.
But yeah, so you are down one Donna impersonator.
One top level Donna impersonator.
One top level. I mean, there's still about 1,000 others.
If we've riled them up now, maybe they'll find some other people and rile more people up. I can do another awareness and see if
Yeah, go ahead.
you know what though, but I'll try it. But if like I keep showing up or like we keep showing up, it doesn't matter.
Nope. Can't find
the
them.
same, you know, at the same like every scuffle.
Every time somebody gets sabotaged, they might get suspicious.
Yeah.
Tigo's not able to find anything else out.
All right. So what other leads do we have?
I can continue searching in the basement area, see if I can find where they're going to be partying.
We could find that one that got stained and turn her against the other impersonators.
Good.
I love how Eve's been corrupted by the group.
This is-
We're a hive mind, and Watchmaker's trying to stop us from doing this.
the bad ideas conglomerate. I mean, Watchmaker's definitely part of the bad ideas conglomerate. He is not immune to our brand of stupid.
Before
He just tries to stop it from hitting a certain level.
you had Selena to keep you guys on a leash. Now you don't.
Now I have to be my own Selena. Oh, God.
Well, you know what this leads up to? You're gonna have a fist fight with Sutton at some point and win.
I probably wouldn't. My fist fighting skill is not quite on her level. Also, my strength is still 28, I think.
You're just
I'm not
like...
raised to- I'm like, wait, I'm a fucking Inquisitor and just pull up my bolt pistol and shoot him in the head. If anybody asks, I punched him out.
Well, you put in the report. But yeah.
The history is told by the victors. Thank you very much. Yeah, we could. I guess we could see if we can find her and turn her against. You know who's more likely to turn against the other ones would probably be the staff with her. That they're really upset now.
Yeah.
They're all their hard work.
Yeah, that's pretty much
We're
it.
basically gonna start a riot before this is said and done.
Yeah. Well, you saw
Going, yeah.
you saw her go off to a one of the bathrooms to try and clean that up. Funny enough, it's actually a staff bathroom, so it's a little more private.
Staff bathroom, eh?
Staff room.
A
Eh?
Odd, eh?
we're staff.
I could sneak into staff rooms and see if maybe I can... Yeah, I'll sneak into staff rooms and see if I can find any, confidential, not-for-the-public info. Maybe about planning, maybe if they've got their own designs on the Donna concert or the contest.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
Well, with the blueprints, you would definitely see some rooms that have they're small break rooms, and they would have staff only actually written on the door.
Actually, there's a thought. Maybe I can try to find like staff credentials in one of those rooms.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll. Well, you know where the rooms are, and so inside, like this isn't going to require awareness roll. This is very plain eyes to see. There are members of the staff in several of these rooms, but you also see like lockers.
I'm gonna look to see if they've got like an unofficial convention staff shirt, and see if I can covertly lift one of those and put it on so I look like a staffer and I can come in like, fuck, I lost my badge.
Yeah, like you've been seeing the staff. The staff members have, it's a black t-shirt with a white stripe across the front that says like staff in big letters as well.
Yep. I will see if they've got some spare ones in a box in my size that I can smuggle out with.
Yeah, make like a stealth roll to like kind of quietly, sneakily grab one from the staff room. Yeah, Watchmaker looks inside one of the staff rooms and sees one of those t-shirts there that's like hanging on a hook, and he just like very quickly like reaches in, grabs it, and then like slips away without. So you currently have a staff t-shirt.
Good. Good. I will put that on to reduce immediate suspicion when I cast about looking for bullshit in staff rooms.
All right, you plop on your, like, you just put the t-shirt over your Donna t-shirt.
Yep.
Or when you inevitably fail a roll at the worst time.
Yeah.
Now you look like a member of the staff.
And I'll continue to be like subtle, but not like sneaking around subtle.
So. You are now dressed like a member of the staff. So what would you like to look for exactly?
Staff bulletins, notes, anything like that.
Yeah, going into a staff room, there's definitely like sticky notes on like a whiteboard.
Okay, I'll check those out.
All right, it's a lot of stuff that's like, go like, John, go here, fix this, go here, do all this, and but you'd actually see a note at the bottom that says like after like late night party in basement in this room. Only bring like one other person.
Okay. So we've got our room, that's good. I'm gonna go looking for if there's any records or anything. I guess they wouldn't have records, but like if there's any correspondence about the Donna lookalike contest. See if maybe I can find something to help kick the hornet's nest there.
Yeah, go ahead and make like a logic test to like run through all these notes.
Okay. Well, it wasn't a critical fumble, but
you're just not quite able to like look through, like it's a lot of information. There's like dozens of notes. They're all there's
dozens.
A lot of these things are like color coded, so you're just not quite sure what like they are color coded for. Like you can see a pattern, but you just can't.
I'm gonna keep looking for like. There's probably a room where the staffers are getting situated and briefed on like rules of the con. Like here's your guide sheet, here's a map, stuff like that. I'm gonna look for that for more info.
Okay.
Maybe that'll give us some more intel.
Okay. Make awareness roll.
Yeah. Come on.
You're just not able to find one where they're actually like talking to like beyond like the normal like.
Have fun.
You just find like a bunch of like staff members bitching about their job.
Alright. That's no good. Damn.
At this point, you have about an hour until like the contest starts.
I guess maybe I can look into registration records for the Donna entry contest, so we can maybe single out targets.
Yep. Go ahead.
Then they were none but with Donna cosplayers.
You're just gonna bop one of them in the head. All right. Well, the staff room would have like the files for the registrar, like so that they could like check people off. This would be another logic roll to see if you can like sort through the various notes written in like the registry file.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. I just realized something. Well, let
Yeah.
me see. Let me roll logic again and take a look at what it
I was
does.
gonna say, could he send me a copy
There
so
we
I can
go.
help him?
Okay. Looking through, there's a lot of like there's a lot of names on there. There's like 100 or different names. And there actually are notes written like near a decent number of the names. But there actually are people who are like the very top people are actually like the first who registered for it, like probably before it was even announced, and notes indicating that they are the professionals and need to be given special treatment, and also a note that says keep Gloria away from Susan.
I will report all that to the team and suggest that maybe they use that info about them getting priority treatment to cause a hobbyist versus professional cosplay riot.
Okay.
You definitely introduce Gloria and Susan, or rather, reintroduce Gloria and Susan.
And the actual names, you see a Gloria, like a Gloria and a Susan, who are like the two top contenders. Like they're the on the
yeah.
contest.
You know what you must do. Or I know what I must do. Well, I'll pass that info on to you guys, and
Yeah, right now you're several. You're within a kilometer, but you're still like a couple 100 meters from them.
okay. Hang on, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Okay.
I will pass that information on to the team to do with what they shall.
Do with what you shall.
So basically, they're pushing for their top two contenders, right? Just to make sure I got.
Well, you were like Watchmaker found there was a list of names, and the people on the top were the ones who registered for the contest ahead of time, and there were notes on both Gloria's list, like on Gloria's registry that says keep her away from Susan, and on Susan that says keep her away from Gloria.
So they're heavy competitors, and they're the professionals.
They seem to be.
Okay. Have we seen anybody named Gloria and Susan? Did we sabotage one of them?
Make an intelligence roll to see if you can remember what their actual like badge had the name, like the name said.
I rolled. I think I did.
Yep. Okay. You didn't. You sabotaged Melissa, but you do remember like the first person was Gloria. The first person that you attempted to eavesdrop on was Gloria. You haven't checked the other two, so you're not sure if one of them is a Susan or not.
So do we want to have kind of drop on them that sabotage was aimed at her from the other party? I'm just asking this.
To Gar and
Yeah,
Eve?
and Eve. Yeah, because we've lost contact with Watchmaker temporarily.
You want to do what?
So the first one that I couldn't eavesdrop on was Gloria, right?
Yep. The very first one who you weren't able to get like a good idea about was Gloria.
Yep. Do we want to like drop hints that that sabotage that hit Melissa was meant for Gloria from Susan?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, you know the two other top like people who are like the top competitors for the look-alike contest.
Yeah. So we do that, and then do we want to? Then I guess we could do the same thing on the other side and just have them kind of battle it out, cause a scene.
Hello, friends.
Hello.
Some staffers failed.
Have I missed anything particularly shenaniganous?
So my roll showed that Melissa is the one that we sabotaged. So my thought process is we
Convince her Gloria did it.
no that sabotage was meant for Gloria from the Susan, because the one that I failed the awareness check on is Gloria.
Okay.
I remember from the name tag, that's what the intelligence roll told me.
Gotcha.
So thinking we tell Gloria's party here that was meant from that sabotage to hit Melissa was meant for her.
I brought these hot dogs from home. That grape juice was meant for me.
And maybe do it on the other side too, so they're both looking for each other at that point, but maybe have one actually be caught unaware.
Actually, I would say leave one in the dark about the scheme, putting blame on her.
Yeah.
So that way it just feels like it's an attack out of the blue with no way to forestall it by, benevolent parties.
Yep. Okay.
So it'll just be this endless cycle of vengeance. Well, basically, we're going to devolve this place into a nuclear war that reduces the technology back to the Stone Age over this Donna thing, and then those are going to be the two tribes, the Glorias and the Melissas.
Sounds good to me.
I like it.
Let's do it.
Hey, by the way, there was nothing heretical going on at that concert. Or at that convention. You didn't even, cyclone torpedo the planet. You just got them to destroy themselves?
You're gonna have Imperial Priest come in a millennia later, why the fuck is the God Emperor on this planet worshipped as Donna?
Very confused planet.
Let us not go to Donnistan.
Alright. Well, you know where the various groups are of the professional impersonators. You've seen Gloria, so you know where she is. You're not sure where Susan would be, and the other top impersonator would be Jackie.
Alright, so how are we going to do this convincing?
How are you going to do this convincing?
We maybe find Grape Juice Girl in the bathroom because you gave her the tip to clean her outfit, so she thinks you're a friend.
Yeah, we can try that.
You've seen where she went to.
Well, we do the staff bathroom, so I guess I can try that. Is there going to be somebody outside of it?
A couple members of her team are outside the bathroom because it's not a huge room.
Yeah. I guess. So how would I go about convincing them? I'll be like, hey, is Melissa still in there? And let's see. I have no convincing skills here, so I do have deceive. So I guess that would work.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, I'll just go up to them and I'll be like, I guess I'll inquire if she has any competitive enemies, in the competition.
So you want to use you want to go to this the members of her team who are outside of the bathroom and ask them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because and then I can just drop that we overheard that Susan meant that attack to hit Gloria. So yeah, I guess I'll do the inquiry on that.
Okay. Roll a inquiry. Okay, so going to the members of her team, you want to ask if she has any professional enemies, if Melissa does, and they're like, well, I didn't think so. I know she wasn't a favorite to get first place. We're hoping to get at least within third place or higher.
Okay, and I guess I can so did you know that that juice attack, what was it? I don't even remember. Was it?
It was grape juice.
Yeah, that grape juice attack wasn't meant for her. It was meant for Gloria.
Make a deception test.
Let me read that, I guess.
Jesus.
Come on!
It's closer, but I don't know, man.
I think that they have to see through that. Well,
I'll roll. Can
I use logic to explain to them why?
we'll do an opposed They're a little on the fence about that. They're like, "Are you sure?" It kind of seemed like the guy really just wanted to get it on. So yeah, go ahead and roll logic to like try and bullshit them.
Okay.
How
Just
does?
like you have a PowerPoint presentation ready.
I do. Like, let me.
Let me sing you the song of my people.
Yeah, how does
So,
Tigo kind of lean in with the logic here?
And it's like, so we eavesdropped on the guy, and he was looking for Gloria, and he mistaken your costume for Melissa for Gloria, and pretty much I
Hey,
wanted to see if
Turn
there
it
was
into like a
mis-
chain of he said, she said.
Yeah, I just wanted to see if there was a mistaken identity here. You know, I was pretty sure you're Melissa.
it's like, yeah, this is Melissa. So wait, you telling me Susan sent like great like tried to get
Yeah, so maybe
Gloria with like and got
yeah. Is there like a feud between them?
I think, and then at that point, the bathroom door opens up, and it's Melissa in a bathrobe, as like one of the members of her team is in like the sink, just scrubbing as hard as he can, and she's just like, "That bitch," and she just storms somewhere. She just storms away from the bathroom while the person in like still in the bathroom is just like, "It's not coming out."
You're making
Occupied.
progress. You're making progress. I can see from here.
Okay.
Does even like guard see where she storms off to?
Um. Yeah, I can make an awareness roll to try and find out.
See if I notice. He notices.
Wow, okay, that's still a pretty good roll for Garb.
That is, boy, you roll so good and you still get screwed.
Yeah. Eve watches as Melissa just like storms through the crowd with the kind of energy where it just parts. People are like, I'm not getting involved in this. And like the crowd that is surrounding Susan just kind of spreads apart, and Melissa just like walks in and she's like, "You bitch," and just like fucking decks her right in the face.
Can I like make myself disappear now?
Roll stealth.
My work here is done.
Oh god.
The last thing Eve sees is just like Susan with like her eyes starting to swell,
Oh,
and like Chigo just like stealths into like the crowd like Jason Bourne at the end of the movie.
The Homer Simpsons into the bush.
Basically, yeah.
That's exactly what I was like thinking. Like, yeah.
And yeah, Susan's just like on her butt, just like getting knocked out. She's like, ah! And, like the rest of her team is like pulling Melissa off her. And
Art thou winning, brethren?
Matt, in the staff room, we don't hear one of the staff members like on the Vox is like, "What's going on?" Emperor protect, and he just like just leaves the room. And at this point, it's actually all you got like 20 minutes until the Donna concerts or the Donna impersonator contest starts.
Well, we've balkanized the cosplayers.
So who votes for the winner, by the way?
You're not sure? You haven't looked into it?
I can check the paperwork while I'm down there in the staff areas.
Make another logic test just to see if you can like sort through all of it.
Hooray.
Yep. Watchmaker, you're able to figure out it's a combination of the actual convention goers who are voting, as well as a panel of who have like the highest amount of weight if like professional music producers, as well as different singers who have worked with Donna, but basically like the guests for like the special guests who have gone to the convention are going to be voting. So it's basically a 50-50 between their votes and the convention goer votes.
Let's start a populist riot.
You already knew where I was going.
we've seen how one does that, so we've all got first-hand experience now.
So yeah, but there's no Twitter in this universe, Matthew.
Thank God.
So yeah,
How's it
there's.
so shitty?
So how will we go about spreading, like, oh, it's deception pretty much.
Yeah, if you wanted to, you could do 2 deception rolls to kind of like spread the rumor within like the 20 minutes you have left of like what I'm assuming you want to like spread that rumor of. Well, actually, what do you want to do? Tell me.
So what I'm thinking is spread the rumor that Susan attempted to sabotage. I can't remember. Her name. Gloria got Melissa, and that the crowd should. Sorry, Gar, but the crowd should side on Melissa's side now, and then just like cause absolute like anger everywhere. What do you think? But I'm asking like in general.
We should spread the most salacious possible rumors about the most people possible.
Yes.
You should spread the gospel of Melissa, and I should spread the gospel of
Gloria.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Then both of you make separate deception rolls.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow, damn. Okay, so well, you think you've hit pay dirt. So what is the specific rumor Tigo is spreading?
So I am gonna say that pretty much Susan attempted to sabotage Gloria,
Okay.
failed, and sabotage Melissa, who wasn't looking to win. She just wanted to like just start to establish herself
Okay.
and try to push everyone to push for her to win.
Vote for Melissa to win. Okay.
Yeah.
And what does Gar tell people?
I'm telling people that Melissa was involved in Donna's death.
This is great.
And you did really well too.
Yeah.
Critical success, even. Oh my God.
Jesus, you're just telling them she got Selena-'d?
Man, I figured you would have just said like, yeah, Gloria's the one that killed Donna. Like out of nowhere, Gloria gets murdered.
IRL Selena, not like your like in-game Selena. Yeah, so Jared, Watchmaker is hearing a lot of rumors. Like Watchmaker and you are hearing a lot of rumors. They're like, hey, I heard that like I heard that like Susan sabotaged Melissa trying to get Gloria. I was like, oh, we should vote for like Melissa. I feel so bad. And then like you also turn around and there's a guy that's like, yo, I hear Melissa killed Donna.
I can just see Watchmaker's face like,
Watchmaker's
oh my God.
slow dawning realization that he left the team alone for 5 minutes.
It's like, where's Tigo?
Oh no.
Tigo, are you there? Static.
It's too late, Father. I have seen everything.
At this point, the Donna lookalike contest is starting to begin. The staff.
You know how great this would have been if they were both critical successes.
Yeah. Watchmaker, like one of the staff members, like, hey you, we need you to like start shepherding people in.
All right, I'm on it.
Like, and just like a announcement goes over, it's like we're beginning the lookalike contest. All everyone who is competing, please report to the stage.
All right.
So, out on the stage, it starts with Gloria, who puts on, a really good show. Let me just roll quickly, see how good of a show. Oh, she's amazing. She's like, it's like eerie how close to Donna she is. She looks the part. She sounds the part. People are like, damn, that's really good. Next up, it's Jackie, who comes out, and her contest also pretty good. She sounds very similar. Probably couldn't compete against Gloria, but she was like favored for third or fourth place anyway, so she does a pretty good job. Out comes Melissa, who is in her suit. It's like stained with the grape juice all over it, and her hair's messed up from the fight. She's gonna do her best not really that great. It's
It's
okay.
a little off kilter.
It's not very good compared to the other two. It's still pretty good. It's like, she's very good at singing. She's pretty competent. A lot of the dance moves are pretty similar to like what you've seen like from the various Donna videos throughout this convention. Finally, it's Susan, who's coming out with a black eye and her nose has cotton stuffed into it, and she's like a little woozy.
What do you mean I can't take off my sweater? I'm hot.
And she's like kind of stumbling around, and she's like a little out of it, and the people on her team eventually come out and just kind of guide her away. Gar, how do you want to lean into this convincing people to be Donna? You're next.
I'm looking for like a performance skill or something, but I'm not seeing it.
I don't really think so. I would do like either a charm to play to the crowd or deception to really just pretend to be Donna.
I'm gonna roll with charm because Gar's gonna roll with this like he's totally enthusiastic and thinks he's doing a great job.
Okay.
In reality, he's a little bit ridiculous, but it goes right to people's hearts. They're like, "Aw, that's a true fan right there."
All right, go ahead.
Awkwardness. So yeah, Gar gets up there. He fucking does the dance and shit. He starts doing some shit from the music video and whatnot.
Even with the lion?
I forget. I don't remember these videos. I was young. Yeah, he pretends there's a lion there. Whatever. Yeah, and he rolls charm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gar's pretty charming.
Indeed.
He's actually better than Susan, definitely. Like not stumbling. Like he's doing what he can. Like the dancing
He's got a
is
concussion.
yeah, the dancing is okay. It's workable. And the crowd kind of likes you. They're like, yeah, okay. So it goes through the rest. It's like this whole contest takes a few hours to like get the couple hundred people to go and do it. A lot of their costumes are pretty amateurish. A lot of them are trying to dance and are not doing a great job. They're just doing it for fun. Some people are out there having fun. Some people look devastated by how bad they are. And it takes 3 hours to get through the whole contest, and then the voting is starting. And so yeah, they're just like, all right, everyone. They just pass out the various cards. Even the members of the contest get to vote. So Gar, you get handed a voting card with the names of all the competitors, and the number that they corresponded to. You'd be number 44. Who does Gar vote for?
Gar votes for himself.
Okay. And he puts it in. And so it takes a little bit of time. And there's no real the voting's private in that everyone's out and about, but no one's peeking over shoulders, except in a few cases to see who is voting for who. Except of course the special guests who are voting in private. But eventually all the votes are tallied, and they're first place, Gloria. And Gloria comes on stage, does another absolutely perfect Donna impression. The singing's on point, the dance is on point. She even has the lion.
That was a hell of an influence role she made.
It's number 2 is Jackie. Jackie comes on. She does another pretty good Donna impression. You're very, very close. Just not quite. You can see a couple of missteps. And third place, a surprise winner from number 44.
Hey.
Yay.
And Melissa and Susan are devastated. Well, they're also convention staff are keeping them far apart. And they don't
Start the next Necromunda over Donna.
And then they see they see Gar come out, and they're like, "Wait, have I seen that? Have I seen that her before, or is that a?"
Ba, ba, ba.
And then they just like everyone gets like you get handed roses, you get a crown. They hand you a check for like 300 thrones.
Cool.
Like, yeah, or it would be enough thrones to be like $300. Like, it's an okay amount. And one of the staff's like, hey, you want to come down? Like, we're doing we're doing a late night party in like the basement, and you figure you can come down and join us.
Yes, we like to party.
We
All right.
like to party.
We like to disco.
Party like rock stars.
All right. Yeah, come on down at like 9 p.m. Password swordfish.
Got it.
Sing the ball.
So you got about 4 hours. It's like 5 p.m. right now, so you got like 4 hours until the party starts.
No. Fuck. I had something that's gone. My brain.
Could make preparations for the party.
Maybe we can walk around the floor and just get the temperature of the regular guests.
Okay. Make inquiry rolls.
Oh, I know what. Let's split up. One group of us is just gonna walk the floors. Another goes to the artist alley / the dealer's room.
Okay.
Who wants to go where?
The what room? Dealer's room?
Dealer's room, where all the merch gets sold.
Watchmaker wants to get swag.
I don't want to get swag. It's my mission to get swag. We have
I'll
to
go
detect
to
if
the
it's
swag
heretical.
room. Eve wants to go shopping.
Eve wants to go shopping. All right. Who else is going to the swag room?
I guess I'll go.
Okay. Eve and Watchmaker. And so that would leave Tigo and Gar to kind of get the temperature.
Yeah, team rabble rouser.
All right. Well, we'll
See
start.
if maybe you can cause like armed conflict between the cosplayer fans.
Okay. Well, we'll start with Eve and Watchmaker then. So you go down to the basically it's a large open area. There's a lot of booths set up where they're selling Donna merch. And yeah, there's all sorts of things. There's clothing. There's like bootleg music videos. There's like paintings that are being done. There's like weapons being sold, but they're pretty cheap. They're like the stainless steel swords.
You know what you could do, or what we could do, if we, wanted to just continue to be stupid?
Please continue.
Who was it that we said was, or started the rumor that was involved in Donna's death?
Melissa.
Okay. I hear Melissa's the reason the power generator had failed. She rigged it to blow up.
Okay, you can make like a deception roll.
I don't want to do that myself at the moment. I was just thinking if we need to cause more, like, martial conflict in this den of cosplay, that would be how we can do it.
All right. But does even Watchmaker actually buy anything?
As long as it doesn't seem overly heretical,
This looks
not
like
unless we have to blend in a bit.
just Donna stuff. Like a lot
Is
of
there a
Donna.
bandana for Chewie?
Yeah, there's like tons of bandanas.
I want a bandana for Chewie.
Yeah, Eve gets like it's like the tie-dye Donna colors from her like 8th album.
Hell yeah, tie-dye.
And she like wraps around Chewie's head. Bark.
We should have entered Chewie into the contest.
He could have been a lion.
See, that would have given like Gar like the win. That's what he would have needed for like But yeah, so
Again.
yeah, you got like a nice tie-dye bandana for Chewie. Does it go around like his neck, or does it like, keep it around the eye, like on the forehead?
Go around his neck.
Okay,
Like a good boy.
He's got a good boy. He's got the good boy. Bork.
Tell me about the good boy.
Tell me.
Is his nose poopable?
You just put like a. You just get a car battery and put it on the table. You're gonna tell me who's the good boy. Yeah. Does Watchmaker buy anything? Does he get like fake ninja stars?
I'll get fake ninja stars because I feel like Gar and Tigo might like those. They can play with them on the dropship back up into orbit.
You know us too well.
He's like, do you want like the guy selling? He's like, do you want these like butterfly knives? And they got like these like.
Like a really shitty balisong.
Yeah, it's like the really crappy ones with like really like bright, colorful handles.
Gar and I are gonna buy real throwing knives now.
The fidget spinners. I feel like Tico needs a fidget spinner.
Yeah,
When he's feeling antsy.
That's why you get the butterfly knife.
I mean, when I'm feeling antsy, I just kill people. Or cause a pain in the
We know.
So yeah, you got
Listen, who's the last person I killed?
You know, there's been so many.
Oh,
Weasel. And it's
that's
because
true.
you told me to.
That's true.
I think
Who's the monster here?
no, you killed like some of those bikers.
No, I don't think I killed a biker.
No, you killed them with the heavy bolter, didn't you? You like blew that one guy into like a fucking cloud.
Yeah.
Oh yeah!
It's just
I'll fire a
You took
fully
over.
automatic
Missile
gyrojet
blunt
rocket
now.
launcher
But
into
yeah,
that crowd.
my last unprovoked killing that I didn't feel the need to kill was Weasel, and that was because I was ordered to.
technically
if
I
you took death tokens, you would remember things more clearly.
I would also have a ridiculously large inventory that would probably crash the website.
he makes a good point.
Oh Jesus, I really would. There was a guy in the first mission. There was like the 3 guys the first battle.
There's a lot.
There's a lot. There's easily over like 50 people I've murdered.
Chewie just overhears like Eve like talking to Teague about this. Ruh-roh, Reeve. Anyway. So yeah. What's Tigo and Gar doing currently?
Procuring throwing knives. I don't know.
No, I think Watchmaker's in charge of procuring you guys throwing knives.
Yeah, I'm getting you guys some stuff to play with on the trip back. Because you were good.
You're gonna fucking cut their fingers off.
We were good. We didn't destroy the whole place yet.
We might cause inter-cosplay strife and murder.
Yeah. So what were we supposed to do?
I
See if
think
there was anything heretical going on because Donna was a heretic. And this is a celebration of her heretic life.
Oh, okay. So I guess we can do awareness. I guess
yeah.
we can-
Well, the thing is, nobody knows that except like you guys.
Yeah, we're just making sure everything's above board. So we've got the party to go to, we've got the dealer's room.
I guess we can inquire. Do we know who's really going to the party, or do we need to kind of find that out?
You know you are going, but yeah, you don't really know anybody else who's going.
Yeah. Let's see if anybody's.
Just a member of the staff had given like.
Let's see if anybody's talking about this party.
Okay. Yeah, there's a few people like here or there talking about like after, like a private after-hours party in the basement.
I guess I can inquire. Is like what kind of like
Yeah, roll inquiry.
party is this?
You end up talking to a guy who's like, it's just I wanted to go, but it turns out like it's basically like the winners of the Donna lookalike contest. It's like, one of those parties.
Ooh, do we know what happens in there?
I don't know, 7 minutes in heaven.
Hell yeah.
We find Dag leader at this because he's a huge Donna fan.
The guy's just like, I don't know, man. I'm sorry. That's a guess. I mean, maybe it's spin the bottle. Who knows?
Can I scrutiny that?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, this guy is just taking a stab in the dark and kind of, it's like, he doesn't know and he's like guessing, but also kind of joking with you.
Yeah, like I just like played off as joking. I'm just like,
You made a powerful enemy today, my friend.
And Chico's mind just like, I'm gonna find where you live and kill you.
I'm not gonna kill him.
You're just gonna throw him off a building. And when he hits the ground, he'll be killed by gravity. A natural cause of death.
Gravity's natural.
I just put a frag grenade.
It's very
and
natural to
really
die
cool.
if you have a piece of steel in your fucking liver.
You know what? I'm gonna just become a pacifist, and then when we get to the final combat, you'll be like, Tigo, kill him. It's like, no, I've become a pacifist now. Watchmaker, I didn't kill anyone.
That will get you very far in the Inquisition.
And then I get proceeded to blast with energy rays, and I just like keep dodging them. It was like, I'm a pacifist now.
Yeah, but then it's gonna be like something that's like, baby man, who's a little baby man?
Baby man, baby man, baby.
Who got beat up by Selena?
I love that fucking video. Baby man.
Okay.
Okay, so.
It's been a couple out, like, you spent like an hour or so, like,
Well, I don't know if Gar was like doing his own thing, like.
yeah,
something at the same time.
what's Gar doing? Is he garring?
Pretty much going around. He's shopping. He's going to booths.
There's a few people come up to you and like congratulate you on winning 3rd place.
Well, thank you. My adoring public.
Can we like get into the private party with you?
No.
Oh.
Yes. Yes. You can all come.
Yeah.
My adoring public. You should all be there to see me.
Is this it was one of the guys talking to Gar, the guy that I was
His
talking
name
to?
is not Guardian Fell.
Yeah, I know, but the guy that I was talking to, he's the one that's trying to get into the party with you.
I don't know which guy it was.
But
Yeah.
I recognize
Let
him.
into the party. Gar plans to roll deep into this party. He's gonna have a retinue. He's gonna have crazy.
Oh, so like, can I just like convince this guy like I might be able to get him to the party then?
You could try.
He just has to. Yeah.
Oh,
Make
yeah,
a
you can
deception.
definitely get him into the party.
Make a deception test. Also, just like the fact that Gar apparently just immediately let the moment of fame go to his
Oh
head.
come on.
It's like, look, dude, we all want in, but yeah, sorry. I'm with you, man. I know I want in too, but I know we can't get in.
Well, that's I'll be like, well, I'm actually in. So you want to come or not?
I mean, yeah, but like, I just don't think you can get me in.
Follow me.
Bet.
I'm sure we can get you in.
Sorry, man. I gotta bounce. My wife and kids, like, they don't want me at the party anyway.
You're a coward and a liar.
Baby man, baby cosplayer.
Sorry,
You're not
man.
a you're not a real fan. We know.
Hey, and he like rolls up his like sleeve and shows like a Donna tattoo.
And I was like, you're scared of your wife and child.
Fuck yeah.
Coward.
The kid's like, that kid's like 8 months. He just got teeth.
Whatever. I'm sure you're a Dave. You just walk away.
It's Dennis.
You could have been a Dave, and you could have been at the party.
All right. Do you want to just fast forward to the party real quick?
Sure.
I'll
Okay.
try to get you a date for the party.
All right. So
BYOD.
it's around this point. It gets.
Your own Dave.
Like that one, did we?
I got good with that one.
Even, the best part was it wasn't even like a misstep there.
That was good. That was a good one. All right. So it's getting close to 9 p.m. So the staff they come and find you and like, oh, like we can is it just you and your like these guys?
Like 700 people got invited.
All right, look, it's you and like a couple other people, man. I'm sorry, but like this is a private party.
I'm letting Gar deal with the repercussions. That this guy's gonna face.
When we get there, I'm gonna like take off my staff shirt like a glad to be done with the day. Now I can just be a fan.
Just whips off the shirt and just like underneath the Donna shirt.
And underneath that is my fucking full armor.
It's your
Got
freaking
it
like
sized to carapace.
your witch hunter like garb. I guess Watchmaker didn't actually get like the full witch hunter gear, like the nice hat.
No, not yet. Though I might at some point try to get a commission of like an Imperial Guard Inquisitor. Like kind of the half and half look between the two.
That'd be cool. But yeah, so like the member of the staff is like guiding you guys down. It's like, come on, well, meet me under the basement. And down there you see like you see Gloria, and you see Jackie, and you see like the couple of members of their team, as well as like a few other like guys who are like looks like they got invited to the party for whatever, as well as like members of staff. So all in all, it's about 20 or so people. And they like guide you in the back and are like, all right, everyone, you can have drinks. And they just start passing out like various shots.
Hooray for drinks!
And they're like, oh, we had one sec, we got a special guest. And it's like, hey, Gloria, Jackie, 44 there. Can you step forward real quick?
I like how you're just 44.
We didn't catch your name.
He just took the cosplay circuit by storm.
My name is Har.
Har, okay.
Har Meatfell.
And at this point, like, a figure steps from the out from like the shadows of the basement and covered head to foot in like bandages, and she like looks out and is like, oh, looks at Gloria, she'll be perfect, you're not bad either, and then looks to you and like, what the fuck?
Did Donna survive?
I mean,
Wait.
survive is a broad word.
Did Donna get conjured back from the warp?
Wait a minute, I know you. And they're like, oh shit, and she like turns to run. You guys all see this, by the by, like.
I will whip out my bolt pistol and double tap her in the back of the head as she flees.
She's short distance, go ahead and roll to hit.
Moment.
I was thinking the same thing, but I'm just gonna let the guy that's actually gonna hit do it.
Short range, you said?
Short range, yep, she's 5 meters away.
Gar starts his chain axe, and observant observers will note that the tiny little orange piece of plastic that was perched just like on the very tippy tip of the axe just instantly gets sucked into it, and it's this fine orange spray shoots at the other end.
Roll damage,
Everybody like, ah!
roll damage.
All right.
Oh boy. And yeah, your bolt pistol just blows through the back of her head and just collapses and just, yeah.
Just like as everybody is screaming, just all right, we can go. Just turns around and walks out.
Yep, all done. You just, the figure that is now on the ground, and a staff member goes up and just like picks up, and it's just bandages. It's like no body, just empty bandages.
Oh no.
What the shit? What the fuck just happened? What the fuck is going?
Can't come with Slanesh worshippers.
Donna's still alive. She's a ghost.
What the? Like everyone is like either going away or screaming.
So, did anybody have Donna is still alive through foul chaos magic on their bingo card?
No, but I feel like I should have guessed.
Yeah, no, that I'm with you on that one. Like, we're just having this conversation as we walk out. The police are gathering. Like, yeah, no, I should have seen that one coming.
Yeah, the police just arrive and like, what's going on?
Oh, noise complaint. There's a drinking party going on in the basement.
Thanks. Just run down to the base.
And you give them the room number, right?
Oh, they'll find it.
Yeah.
From the screaming.
And I think we will call it for there.